What's going on, peeps? Derek back, bringing you It Came from the 80s. This is gonna be an awesome show because what I got for you guys today is a film that I think no one really has heard anything about, and it's never had a real official release here in the States till Cult Epics picked it up and released it. It's their newest release, and it's the film Angst. It's directed by Gerard Kogel, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Austrian name, and it stars Edwin Ledger. He's a actor that I do recognize. I remember him from films like the Das Boot film, the Wolfgang Peterson War film. He's one of the many faces of that film, and it's really interesting because I guess this is his only film that Cargill has ever directed, and he hasn't directed a film since this film, and that's very interesting to me that he never did any more films. Because wait till you hear what I have to say about this. Now, the main plot of this one is it's basically about we follow this man who is played by Edwin Ledger, and he's just got released from prison for a murder he committed. I think 10 years. He was in jail for 10 years, and he just got released. And basically, what happens is we follow him through the day of his release. And what happens pretty much, without giving very few spoilers because this is a quick watch, he basically breaks into a house and terrorizes its residents. It's a mother, a daughter, and a mentally disabled man, and their dog. I think they're mother and daughter. It's kind of weird because there's really no real dialogue in this film. It's all like his dialogue in his head. That's his narration, is his voiceover in his head. So you're pretty much following him and as he terrorizes his people, and that's pretty much the gist of the film. Now, my main thoughts on it. I can't believe this never really got like an official release until now, because this film is just outstanding. It's really like, I don't know how to describe it, like really like the camera angles, like I said, like they just amazing shots and beautifully shot and well put together. Like even like as it's a quick watch, you're really interested in, and it's a film with really no dialogue, but you're really enthralled to see what the person is going to do next in this film, because even though he's like he's a psychotic, you still want to follow him, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what he's going to do next, because you don't know, because his mind could just jump from whatever he wants to do next, and that's the way the movie rolls, and it's really like beautifully shot. Like they did like this wicked, interesting way of shooting scenes with, they have the camera attached to I was reading about it, attached to the actor's body, and it was really interesting how they did that, because those scenes are amazing. This movie has a lot of great like shots in it, like the tunnel scene and all that good stuff, and there's also like some great colors. Like the nighttime shots are amazing in my opinion. Like they have like, some of them have this blue tinge to them, and I'm a big fan of blue tinge in films. It gets me every time, and it's just really well done. And the acting, especially by Edwin Ledger, is amazing in this film. He does a really good job playing the psychopath, and he's really good in this. The score is by Klaus Schultz, who you don't know, was a member of Tangerine Dream, the progressive band from the 80s and 70s, and they're more famous for like doing scores for movies. Also, like they did the score for Thief, the Michael Mann film. They also did the score for Legend, the Ridley Scott film. And Sorcerer, the William Friedkin film, which is underrated in my opinion. They do tons of scores for films, and the score is like very like in reminiscence to what he worked with Tangerine Dream on, and it's really really good. It's like one of my favorite things of this film. It's the score is wicked, like synth, power heavy. It has like this heavy like synth, like if you could hear in the background, that's the title track of Surrender, which plays throughout the film in various scenes, and it's just got this awesome kick drum sound to it, which I'm a big fan of, and that's what really sold me on this film is the synth score, and plus all the camera angles and everything that happens, and just the whole film and all is just perfect in my opinion. It's a really wonderful film, and if I had to rate Angst for my first time watch, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I do highly recommend you grab this Blu-ray from Cult Epics. It's amazing. It comes with this slipcover, has alternative case, and it comes, if you guys haven't seen this, with this gigantic booklet, super thick. It has awesome facts on like the real case and all that good stuff. I do highly recommend this release. It's probably one of the best like Cult Epics releases ever, because I do own like most of them, and this is probably their best release so far. It's just awesome. Like people have been saying in reviews that I've been skimming through after I've seen the film. I will read the reviews and listen to reviews after. It's Criterion certified edition of a film that should be that release. It's just awesome. Blu-ray looks awesome. It has a lot of special features, like there's a interview with Gabriel Kragel with Your Burgerite, the director of Necromantic. He runs the interview. There's an interview with Edwin Ledger, which is awesome. There's a few different like ways to watch the film. You could just watch the film, and then there's an introduction with Gaspar Noé, the famed French director, directed Irreversible, which is a film I haven't seen, but I guess it's highly influenced from this film. I actually just ordered that, so I'll be watching that soon. And it also comes with another way to watch the film, which is this is long extended prologue, which has some few additional scenes of the actual murder that happened that he was in prison for, and just a brief history of his life. It's really interesting. I can't say enough good things about this film. Everyone should pick up this edition of Angst. It's very awesome, and Cult Epics did an awesome job with this film, and it should be in everyone's collection. Just a wicked awesome film and release, in my opinion. 10 out of 10. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with the series. I got some news for you real quick. This is actually going to be the last It Came from the 80s until October is over. Just because, like I said, watch for my update. I'll explain everything then. So, if you're a big fan of this series, it'll be back in a month. So, that Sunday in November, you'll be seeing this series again. Until then, peace out.